Hello, hello, Professor Wood. This is Maria Velasco from your Art 305 class. Today, I will be giving my own student art critique based on this painting called "A Woman in a Striped Dress," called by Eduardo Villard. And then I will also be critiquing this painting called A Bull's View from John Woodhouse Auburn. And unfortunately, this is from the museum, National Gallery Art. But the thing is, with the virtual online thing that's going on with the museum, the paintings are really small. So I would just rather take up like a picture of the image and review it like this than doing it through the museum's view, because it doesn't really show the pieces all too well. So this first painting, called A Woman in a Striped Dress by Eduardo Villard, was made by a French painter who, in this piece, as you can see, there is this woman, and the painting that is shown here, the colors of the painting seem very vibrant. You see a bunch of reds, greens, whites. You see some touches of yellows, but in general, it's just a splashing dash of red around it. And these colors like basically bring out the painting, especially the woman with the ginger hair, red hair, which to my regards has a name, and her name is Messia, which she is a French pianist. And in regards to what Villard was trying to show in this painting is that he wanted to put like all of his focus and concentration on her, because he is inspired and influenced by this pianist, while this lady in the background is just some random lady that he saw while he was painting this portrait of her. And the elements here just show a bunch of the brush strokes seem to be more loose than more tight, because most of the time when the brushes are more tight, you see more of straight lines going on. You see less of the thickness of the colors. But in here, it kind of looks like a watercolor painting, in my opinion, which I think looks really beautiful and elegant. And I think that the painting did a pretty good job showing for what it's. Then there is this second art piece called A Young Bull by John Woodhouse Auburn. This piece specifically right here was made in 1849, very close to the year that the other painting that I presented, called A Woman in a Striped Dress, was made, both in the 19th century. This painting right here, as you can see, gives more of a vintage feel. It gives more of the colors of blues and your greens and your whites, as you could see, especially in the cow, or the bull is what they call it. The bull is the one that stands out the most, and I think that the contrast between the white and the blue just goes very well, especially if you're trying to make something pop out. The both colors really mesh well together. And the purpose of this painting for Auburn was to basically show the roots that where he was born, and that he prefers to paint more wildlife based paintings of like animals, nature, all sorts of those elements and things. And so by doing that, he basically felt like it was something that he would want to represent to everybody. And I personally really like this painting out of both of them, because it just gives me a good sense of of nostalgia, at least for me, because I used to go to Mexico with my family, and they have a farm, so I would always be around the animals, and basically that feeling of the ranch, the rural areas, just feeling the sorts of nature. Just by seeing this painting, I feel like I could also feel it. The colors are talking to me, especially the grass. So, but this is all I have to say for both of these paintings. Thank you very much, Professor, for everything and this presentation and the essay. I really enjoyed doing both of them. So thank you very much, Professor Wood, and have a great